Okay guys, today we're back over in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing, and I'm sorry for the lack of uploads lately. I'm going to get into that in a second. But today we're going to be going over the brand new Kakashi Hatate Battle Tactician reward for the Kage League this time around. Now, of course, JP's going to get it first through the Kage League, and I believe we're on Qualifier League right now over on Global, and then we should have Training in the Kage League, and this should be the reward that we should be getting. Now, if I'm wrong, please correct me down in the comment section below. I do not mind. But today we're all going to be going over him, but first I want to talk about two things real quick. Number one, if you haven't been following me on Twitter, which always link down below, and while you're down there, slap a like on the video if you enjoy. But as you just heard from that cough, which I hope it didn't deafen y'all, I've been sick. I've been really sick, and my brother got bronchitis, so I guess he gave me strep throat. But then my throat stopped hurting, and I think I have a sinus infection. And I was supposed to go to the doctor today, but unfortunately, I say unfortunately, but today is like the best I've ever felt, so I didn't want to go to the doctor and it be like a waste of time, which in reality, I still should have went, but that's why I haven't been uploading. I've been feeling pretty bad. So throughout this whole video, if you hear me breathing like a retard, or I'm stuttering a lot, or I'm sniffling or coughing, I'm trying to cut out the coughs and sniffling and stuff. But some things I just can't cut out. So please bear with me. I am dying, so don't judge too much. Let's get on into the video. So once again, this is Kakashi Hatate Battle Tactician. He seems like a pretty good unit. Of course, he's going to be mainly a PvP unit. His dupes seem pretty good from what I can see. His attack power and stuff's nice. His affiliation, his sync skills are actually pretty nice as well from what I'm looking at right now. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Kakashi Hatate Battle Tactician's affiliations is Hidden Leaf, Ninja Alliance. His cost is 120, which is expected from all these Kage Warrior units. His cost is 72, max duped. His typing is body. HP is 1,424. Attack is 2,228, and he is a short range unit. So his attack being a little bit of the higher end. Of course, he's going to have a shorter range, so that's understandable. Field skill is reduced chance of being immobilized by 35 to 45%. His buddy skill is boost critical rate by 3 times. The critical rate boost is actually pretty good. I kind of like that. And then the immobilization, that could be helpful mainly in, of course, PvP with the Ashuras and Indras and stuff like that. So his jutsu is 4 chakra, which is 3.2 times attack and body damage to all enemies in range, 30% chance of jutsu ceiling for 2 turns and knocks them back. His ultimate jutsu is 8 chakra, 10.3 times attack and body damage to 1 enemy in range, and 60% chance of jutsu ceiling for 3 turns. His abilities are boost HP by 250, boost attack by 100, ignores damage reduction effects, and then nullifies chakra reduction field effect. And we're going to go over his sync skills after we do PvP because they don't change. Now for his PvP stats, we have HP is 39,872, attack is 4,456, his speed is 262, and I'm guessing all these stats, of course, is provided by the Reddit, so I'm guessing all of them are actually maxed out all the way. Jutsu is 4 chakra, 3.2 times attack and body damage to all enemies in range, 50% chance of jutsu ceiling for 2 seconds and or switch ceiling for 2 turns and knocks them back. Ultimate jutsu is 8 chakra, 13 times attack and body damage to 1 enemy, 80% chance of jutsu ceiling for 4 turns, switch ceiling for 8 turns, and or chakra recover ceiling for 6 turns. His abilities, only 2 of them change. Is boost HP by 12,500, which is a shit ton, and then boost attack by 500, and then of course we have ignore damage reduction field effects, and then nullifies chakra reduction field effects. His sync skills are sync with body, reduces damage from skill units by 25%, which is pretty nice. And then we have sync with short range, nullifies immobilization, which is extremely nice. And then sync with leaf, which boosts attack by 100, which is just a normal thing. Okay, so let's talk about this man really quickly because I feel like he's kind of a lackluster unit. I've read through some of the comments on Nordax's tweets and see how the community is feeling about him. And I'm a big Kakashi fan, as you know this. I love Kakashi, and I really like the art they're going with these Kage League reward units. I really like it. I think the Naruto and Sasuke's are a whole lot better than the Kakashi's. Just for example, the Sasuke has a lightning flicker on his sword. You could have done something along that lines with the Kakashi. Kakashi just has some particle effects down by his feet, I believe. So we're just gonna worry about his first ninjutsu, which is 3.2 times attack and body damage to all enemies in range, 50% chance of jutsu sealing for 2 turns, well 2 seconds, and or switch sealing for 2 turns and knocks him back. So it's a knockback attack, which is good. It's a 4 chakra ninjutsu, which is always good. Only thing that can make that better is 3 chakra. And it's AoE. So we have 3 things going for this, and going with the actual box range, which it will be playing on the screen almost the entire time. It looks pretty solid. It looks pretty beefy. It's not like a final battle unit, because of course he's not aiming for unit. It looks just like an average box. It's pretty beefy. You can fit in a good chunk of people in it, especially if they're like semi-close together. You can easily hit all of them at the same time, so it being AoE is actually extremely helpful. So his damage-wise for his ninjutsu is going to be about 14k. To be exact, it's like 4,200 and some odd stuff. So it's about 14k damage on the lower end. That's base affiliation. That's like not him attacking a heart unit or nothing like that. And given, since he is a body unit, he is going to be hitting a little bit harder on the brand new Narutos that are out and all these other heart units that have been controlling the game. So he's going to be a good counter for them, but I believe the summonable Sakura on Blazing Bash right now is 100 times better to use. I think she does about 18k damage. I believe, don't quote me on that, but normally nowadays AoE attackers are about 18k, I believe. I don't play too much PvP at that though, but so don't take my word on that. But I think it's around more 18k damage. So him hitting for 14k damage isn't a lot. That's not even half health for a lot of the units we have nowadays. I mean, the Hinata just got a limit break, and she has 50k health as a speed unit. So, and normally speed units have very little health. Now she's going to be out here tanking. So with this man, his ninjutsu is very lackluster because he only has a 50% chance of jutsu sealing for 2 seconds or switch sealing. So you have a 50% chance of that actually working. And in my luck, people that have less of a chance to actually dodge against me all the time. So no, my luck, I will get the other 50% chance and it actually not be hitting it off. A 50% chance, you have a good probability, but just looking at his ultimate ninjutsu where he has 80% chance, they could easily bump up his ninjutsu to have like at least a 60 or 70% chance, and then his ultimate could easily just be a guaranteed or like 95 or so like that. What I'm saying is they could easily bump up that 50% because that 50% chance is going to be not activating it quite a lot, but then again it could be like those 20% chance of dodging an attack and activating every other fucking turn. In my opinion, they could definitely up that 50% chance, and this unit would be 100 times better. So now talking about his actual stats real quickly, normally when we have a really slow unit, which is 262 nowadays, it's actually hella slow, and I actually don't think this is with speed pills. So even if he has 292 speed, that actually still is pretty slow, especially with everyone else running like 370 and stuff like that as speed units, and then even most of the other units are hitting easily over 300. So if this is not with the speed pills, which is 262, and then with speed pills would be 292. 292 can compete some, but 262 isn't going to compete at all. He has no abilities that boost his speed or nothing like that, and with his speed being slow, normally we have a really tanky unit. Well, this man only has about, as legitly has like 40k health, okay? Even with the HP boost for 1250, well 12,500, he's only going to have a roughly about 50k health. It's going to be like 55k health, somewhere around there. So 50k health with only 262 or 292 speed is not very good at all. He's going to be moving slow. He actually isn't that tanky, especially if you have a one-tailed Naruto that can just easily wreck this man's life. And then given that you can only get his abilities when he actually comes back as a Kage reward. Now, if it was a summonable unit, kind of understandable, you summon for him, you can pull multiple dupes of him, use a dupe stone on him. I mean, given you can still use a dupe stone on him, but I don't see who would actually do that. So, in my opinion, I feel like this is probably one of the worst Kage League units that we've actually gotten so far. I mean, Sasuke easily gets rid of chakra, I believe. Let me actually double check that before I say that. Yeah, so the Sasuke easily removes at least one chakra, gives a 30% damage reduction for 2 turns, guaranteed damage reduction, guaranteed chakra reduction, and ignores substitution, removes perfect dodge and barrier of all enemies in range. Okay, in the Naruto, I believe he does a speed reduction and also removes chakra. I don't think the chakra part I might not be too sure about, but I think he does do a speed reduction. So given that those two people are guaranteed to do that kind of stuff, and this man only has a 50% chance and he does have nothing guaranteed, now if they would have gave him guaranteed jutsu ceiling or guaranteed switch ceiling and then a 50% chance to do something else, that's understandable, but they're not doing that. So in my opinion, this is probably one of the worst Kage League units that we have actually gotten. Of course, I'm still going to try to get them. I did get the Sasuke. I know I didn't make a video on that. But we are going to be getting this man mainly because he's a Kakashi and he's kind of like a valuable unit. You could definitely still use him, but there's so many other people that you could use on your team besides him. Just for instance of him being a body unit, you could run the brand new Sakura. And I'll say it's more worth than grinding Kage League for this man. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like. Sorry about my voice. Sorry about me feeling like I'm going to die. We're going to keep trying to make some more videos. We might even do a Kage League stream if I'm feeling up to it. And anyway guys, I'll see you the fuck later. Peace.